My name is Oscar.
My name is Carl, and this is
Who Would Watch This? Welcome to Who Would Watch This, the podcast where we watch a film, chat about the film, and then we try and figure out who would watch this.
Today we're talking about Fantastic Four, or Fant Four Stick. Remember when that was a thing?
A big thing, yes.
Remember when everybody was like, well, I'm going to call it that. And everybody at Sony was like, please don't.
Please don't, guys. We don't like it when you do that.
Currently has a 1.3 on Letterboxd, a 4.3 on IMDb, and a 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oscar, what's the plot?
4 young outsiders teleport to an alternate and dangerous universe, which alters their physical form in shocking ways. The 4 must learn to harness their new abilities and work together to save Earth from a former friend turned enemy.
Doom.
That's Mr. Doom to you.
Doom.
That's MD Doom.
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 MD Doom. Just crazy.
Carl, before we get into Fantastic Four 2015 version, should we go back to last week?
Before we'd seen the film and we tried to predict who we thought would watch it?
Precisely.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we're on the same level.
We are good. We
finally agreed on what the format of the show should be. 7 years in.
Let's end it right now.
Yeah.
Take that pill right there. I'll take mine. One's red, one's blue. We'll figure it out, huh?
Let's drink the Kool-Aid, huh? Let's.
Go, Fantastic Four Stick. How are we feeling?
I think we're feeling good.
Yep.
I think we're feeling like we can watch this.
Yeah.
I think we can get through it.
That's
like me and you, we've done it.
I
we
like
the
that.
Hard yards.
We never do a prep talk before the podcast. Some films, I'll be honest, it's not good. Midway through, I'm thinking, this might be it. But then I take a pause, do a little walk around the room, and I get back into it because we work for a living, okay? We're workers. Carl, I've never watched this one. However, I feel like everyone kind of knows it's just a mess. I think it is fun that it's still slightly in the zeitgeist, because I think Miles Teller turning to, I guess, the Thing, because someone goes, we should be fantastic. He's like, say that again. I feel that's still relevant today. Yeah. So I'm glad this film has an impact.
It's still relevant the way that line from the new Star Wars of like, somehow Palpatine returned. Yeah. Where you go, these are just cracking lines. Yeah. There are 2 ways around it. Yeah. They're just
quite
good.
Nice it's made it. I feel like everyone was like, let me say Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be back, in the 80s. Nah. Now we just like garbage lines. And that'll be just in our vocab forever.
We love verbal vomit. Yeah. That's what we love now as a society.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Have lines that don't make sense, just things like that.
And I feel like it is quite versatile. I'll be back, like hasta la vista. These are very, rigid terms, but somehow Palpatine return when you're holding like, the new Taco Bell thing. Pretty great. We're also sponsored this episode, so guys.
We're sponsored by Oscar Isaacs.
I tried Taco Bell, the Australian one. Just fucking dreadful. Just a little heads up for
You'd never had it?
I'd never had the Australian one. It was $17 and it sucked.
Oh my God, that's crazy. I've had it on some road trips when I have to drive home. Maybe it's only in America. I feel like it's in Australia. I like the one that is a tortilla and then a crunchy taco.
Everyone likes a Crunch Taco Supreme. That's
Is that what that is?
That's their Big Mac.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Did you not have that?
I was sober when I ate this. I should say that. And I was in a rush. So I think, this is my dinner. So I think that's it. If I was drunk, this would be a slap.
I think it's really tough when, I don't know, it's not like Guzman's the most amazing thing and nor is Mad Max, but it's
the same price range.
I feel like we've had better quality Mexican fast food here for a while, and now the American markets come in and they don't try anywhere near as much.
No, they had free refills. It's just, they feel like they've gone American.
They've literally just been like, what if we just copy and paste the American one? I feel like there's going to be some American chains here. I know we've got a Carl's Jr. now. There's like a few. And I just think they're going to suffer the same fate Starbucks did when it came to Australia, and then when they changed their model a bit.
Yeah, Starbucks is sort of stuck around, but it feels just very touristy.
Yeah. Them just having free Wi-Fi is just like, it's a sanctity of Americans.
That is a travel.
It's just a safe place for an American to go.
It is. It's like their mecca. Carl, Fantastic Four Stick, have you seen it?
Have I seen it? My God, I've lived this.
Whoa, hectic. This happened to you?
This happened to me.
Damn, okay.
No, look, have I seen this? Yes, I did. I watched it on a laptop one day.
That's the best way to consume
drunk.
it. Oh, a tragic tale.
Well, actually, not drunk. I guess coming home drunk, being like, what should I watch? I'll watch Fan Four Stick.
Nice.
So it is a bit of a blur. I remember not liking it.
That's powerful.
And I remember coming out as a staunch defender of two things.
Yep.
And that is that there are two key sequences in the movie that I thought were really cool that I had never been communicated to me as the movie even having them.
Yeah.
And they're just like a little bit more violent. They're very like gritty and David Cronenberg-y, or just like random. It's just like a scene in a hallway and when they get their powers. And I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting them to like have an awful experience getting their powers.
Oh, cool. Okay, fine.
So yeah, those are two things that I'm keen to discuss.
So did Michael Chiklis. So was it a similar vibe to that? He was really upset. His wife left him, remember? Does this happen in the new one? Does Michael B. Jordan be like, honey, you got him. Come on, sweetie. Take me home.
Oh, yeah. When somebody emerges from the shadows in that big cloak and hat and is like, look at me, baby. Don't return your ring. When they physically get their powers, it's very much more like, I don't know, torturous, where Josh Trank was like, I don't know, if they become engulfed in flames, then they should feel like they're on fire.
Yeah,
you go, oh, okay.
Oh, God. We're marketing as children. Yeah. You know it 100%.
It's the new vibe. It's what Nolan would have done. And you're like, I don't know. Oscar, what about you?
I've never seen it. I am curious because this is the worst reviewed superhero movie. That's like a big budget one. So I'm very curious. Who I think wants to watch it? I guess it's people doing these horrible 3. It's funny that now a film comes out, it's like, I gotta watch all the other ones, like what I did last summer. You see on Letterboxd, everything. And then I don't really think I've seen anyone watching the 3 of these back to back for the new one.
I think anyone wants. Nobody was like, gotta catch up on what's to come. Would have been fantastic if the new Fantastic Four was like, we're a multiverse one as well. We've got Alba and Teller. You're like, oh, why?
Well, I feel like even like Final Destination, I think that woke up everyone. Oh, fuck, I should go out and check all these ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Not a single person collecting it. No one's going back and like, nope. I'm not even bothering. Disney Plus is like, you want to watch that? Sure.
Yeah, it was great. I clicked on it and Disney Plus was like, really? I had to click yes. And then it prompted another, really?
Oh, we'll cancel the subscription after.
They were like, we'll buy you a ticket to the new one if you're going to just waste your hour and 40 minutes here.
At Disney, listen, we'll take your money, but let's not take your time.
Yeah. Bob Iger's big thing when he came back. We're pro money, but we're anti taking our customers' time. We will not do that. I remember because it was he showed up to my door when I finally watched that new Snow White movie, and he was like, "Here's just a bag of apples, just like he's like, make a pie."
It's a small gesture. We're just trying to
We're so sorry.
Try to get those memories
Rachel
back.
sends her love.
Yeah, Gal says something. I don't know what.
Yeah, we can't understand.
She's mumbling.
She said, Kal-El, no. Up to you to decipher, but you just have a good time. It's me, Bob.
Call me Bobby. Call me
I
Robert.
was like, I didn't buzz you into the building. How'd you get here? He's like, Disney has the power.
We've got that power.
We've got the power.
We've got the monopoly on time and space.
When you confirmed your terms of service, you gave us the keys to the building. Believe it or not. So, again, we'll take you home. We'll take your money, but never your time.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Bob.
It's
me, Bob.
Carl, Fantastic Four Stick. I'm starting a new thing. That's what it's called.
And it's gonna catch. It's gonna catch. I guarantee it. If this movie's gonna reignite in popularity after the new one, and then that's gonna.
People are on Fantastic Four Stick TikTok, and it's blowing up right now.
I don't think I mentioned it last week, but I did follow this movie a fair bit when it was coming out because Josh Trank was just like in up shit's creek.
Yes.
With the whole thing. Pretty fascinating behind the scenes. We'll
because it has to be, because we'll get into the whole
mess.
film.
It's fucking mess.
It's like the reason the review is so bad is because the film similarly like doesn't have kind of a third act. Like it has a third act, but it feels like it's stapled together, and it feels like the film first act drags on for about an hour and 20
barely
minutes.
has a big it's one of the most meandering superhero movies I've just ever seen.
Yeah,
and yet it jumps forward in time so often
at the worst points. Like that was the interesting.
It feels
part.
like the movie keeps restarting.
Yeah,
it gets to a point after they've gotten their powers and they've had a big walkthrough, and it jumps to a year later, and they're like, Reed is missing and everything like that. I'm like, you could probably have started the movie here.
Yeah. I don't mind that. That's fine.
It just felt like it has no... It is nice that I think we've stopped doing this, like, origin story. I think this is also sort of coming out of that... It would have been before this, but, like, the vibe of just making it grittier and darker, like they did with Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Remember when
they had that horrible path of like Christopher Nolan's thing did really well.
Yeah.
But then they also had Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, Marvel got its own lane. We need to do what the Dark Knight's doing.
Yeah.
And then you just had like 5 years of like all the DC like gritty stuff. You're like, no one's doing this well.
Yeah, and I mean, the tone one just clearly does not lend itself to a movie that has superpowers in it. It just does. Like, that's the reason that...
I will say, there's little bits of this. I've not seen Chronicle. I've seen the trailer and get the gist.
You're not seeing Chronicle. It's Chronicle. Really fun.
I love the sequence where they're robbing a bank and his little phone is... there's always floating. I love that.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you right now, I think a real thing is, you've got a director that's coming from a $15 million movie to like $200 million plus.
Which is just
crazy.
Too much.
Stupid for a studio to give it to him. How could you not say yes to doing a massive movie?
Carl, before we were recording the podcast, you were telling me that he had gotten a bunch of other offers and he took this instead. What were the other options he got offered?
He got offered to do Venom.
Wow, yep.
He got offered by Warner Brothers to do an original spy thriller called Red Star. He got offered to adapt the video game Shadow of Colossus as well.
Oh my God, that would have been... interesting. Do you know what Shadow of Colossus is?
No.
God, it's just like, imagine you're a little boy on a horse and essentially you're in this massive, like really... bleak is the wrong word, but just really massive world. And you're just pretty much riding for ages. And then you're broken up by like 16 massive giants you need to fight. And I mean, I'm not... Spoilers a little bit. Like, you are kind of like killing these giants when they really shouldn't be killed. And it's just like a really rich world. It'd be crazy to be adapted, but that'd be interesting.
Yeah, and he also was offered to do a Star Wars film. Whoa. So crazy he did Fantastic Four. Yeah, I think the other crazy thing is I guess like if you haven't seen Chronicle, because you can I can see the tangibility because these are younger versions of these characters.
Yes.
I can see the tangibility here, but the thing is about Chronicle is while that is like a movie that is on the darker side, is in Chronicle, you've got these young characters and it does get darker and bad things end up happening to them and there's violence and everything. But there is like a first half with a lot of like fun high school comedy of kids learning they have superpowers and they can fly.
Yeah.
Brings in all this levity, gets you to know the characters. Yeah. And then when the bad things start happening to them, you go, this sucks. Like, I like you guys.
Which is the funniest thing, because this film starts with, they get their powers, they start getting the powers at 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So we've got 45 minutes. We've got 45 minutes to learn these characters.
Yeah.
I don't think I know anything. I forgot that Michael B. Jordan and Sue were Kate siblings. Yeah. Even though the dad was like, "We're family," I'm like, but
they don't have any scenes together.
Exactly.
There's clearly no relationship there.
Yeah.
You've got no chemistry between Miles Teller and Kate Mara.
No.
They've also sort of got no scenes together.
No.
And they sort of put all the stock into Ben and Richards.
And even then, I don't think it's not really much. I don't think Ben's given anything.
No.
I'm trying to think what the start of the 45 minutes is made of.
Yeah.
Because it just feels like, I don't think the scenes go very long, but it's just very picked at very odd moments.
It's just not this. It's just a weird one to say we want to do a dark retelling of Fantastic Four or of like Marvel's First Family. Like the fun, I guess the selling point of Fantastic Four, and I mean The Incredibles is essentially doing Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
It's heavily based off that. That's the vibe.
Yeah.
That's the tone you want. That's what that new Fantastic Four's movie vibe is.
Cool.
Just make it lighter. Like you've got a stretchy man and it's all about intergalactic travel or interdimensional. Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Making it like this.
Anyway, let's get into the start of the film. It's 2007. Our freaking loser nerd Richard gets up there. Is like, when I grow up, I wanted to be the first person to teleport. And then someone's like, beam me up, Scotty. And they gets a big laugh from the classroom. Do we think in 2007 this joke would land? I didn't know about Star Trek. The whole class laughs. I'm not on the side.
I gotta tell you right now, just hearing "Beam me up, Scotty," that's a fun line.
Okay, and in that case, I'm all on
I'd be
board.
at the back laughing, being like, "Beam me up," and who's Scotty? Like, what is?
Well, you're
this?
enticed by the statements. Okay,
this is me. Tell me more. Give me context.
A kid turns around and goes, "Well, Star Trek. I'll get into it." So Spock and
I'd be like, "Oh, so you're the fucking nerd."
Yeah, it's like, "Oh no, my cover's been blown," and then Richard just goes spits on him.
Somebody saying "Beam me up, Scotty" outs them as a nerd. Really,
that's what I'm saying. In 2007, there's no Star Trek really for you to latch onto.
What would be great is if Reed Richards bit back and was just like, "Who's watching Star Trek?"
Yeah,
just come back at him. Yeah.
What was I guess Bones? Bones is probably the equivalent there.
The TV show?
Yeah. Bones is in 2007. It was pretty much Star
I think
Trek.
you're thinking Castle.
Oh, fuck. I'm always thinking Castle. Who isn't in this time? Homer Simpson, the teacher. You like that?
Loved that.
Yeah.
Loved that.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't. I think
It's a brave choice you've made.
he's not good.
No. Good for Dan.
He is good in things.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good actor. He's
Yeah.
an incredible voice actor.
There's a lot of comedy
He is-
actors. Tim
he-
Heidecker's the
yeah,
dad
I
of
know,
Rich Reed.
right?
But just
that
a
was
dip-
stupid.
Weird.
It's a lot of I don't know. Josh Trent clearly just likes people.
Yeah.
but he is bad here. I mean, he's given bad dialogue, but he's not elevating anything.
No.
When Reed's doing all this stuff, he should be already in a special school, like for intelligent kids. There's no way he'd get this far without having been poached to just do anything.
I don't want
else.
to. This is a quiet brag, but then don't worry, I get egg on my face immediately. When I was in like year 3, so it would have been like 7. Like couldn't do a lick of English, but I'm a genius at maths. They're like, holy shit, this kid's got sauce.
Yeah.
They put me in the special thing. I immediately fail to go. All right, back you go. But like they pick him. This guy's making like teleporters.
Yeah.
Like. He's choosing wires, and it's not like the 90s where they didn't give a shit. This is 2007.
Yeah.
Kids are god back then.
Yeah, for sure.
they're God.
Everybody's looking out for the next Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
So they're really into kids.
Oh yeah, 100%. So this kid should really be given something.
He absolutely should be. He becomes good friends with Ben. I don't know why they become friends. They just find each other in a scrapyard. I loved getting an insight into Ben's life because his brother goes, "You've barely touched the fridge pile." I was like, so why is this kid in charge of the fridge pile
What's
of return?
What's a fridge pile?
I think because they were just like, you've got a pile of fridges to go through, kid.
Gotcha. And that Charles gonna get through. I know he's maybe a dipshit kid. Let's also talk about this because this is a Chet Hanks. As his
Is it Chet Hanks?
It is his older brother.
Wow, and he's got the line, it's clobbering time?
Yeah.
He must have been chuffed.
He's a star.
Chuffed Hanks.
He's a I do think this would have been Colin's upbringing. Just quietly. I assume
100%.
Tom Hanks lives on a junkyard, not for any aesthetic
But in Greece.
But yeah.
On a beautiful island in Greece.
it's gorgeous, but he's just like, I want my kids to be tough.
Yeah.
They're going to be junkyard dogs, to
Yeah.
survive in this industry, and they did well. But yeah, no, Chet Hanks really does get clobbering time. Then he beats a kid. He's a pro. He's kind of our Meryl.
It's a line that makes no sense. Like, just ever. It's never made sense in any of these. Why would he ever say this?
No, I guess because it is his catchphrase, but in did he say in the new one?
The whole thing in the new one is he won't say it because it's a cartoon has made it famous. And he's like, I've never said that, so I don't.
Great.
Yeah.
Fun.
And then at the end, he's like forced into saying
Yes, good. Immediately better play. Then
Yeah, much better play.
Rather than Josh trying going, right, what
Yeah.
if his
It's a
brother
great way.
beats
It's
the
still
shit-
giving people what they want, but being like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you guys know this
'Cause
is
it-
stupid.
it is bad.
We will say it,
Yeah.
but it is stupid.
Yeah.
And if he ever said it naturally, that would never work.
No.
Like,
He says in this at a bad time, if I remember correctly.
I guess they were like, if it comes out of like a 14-year-old, you go, that makes sense. They just say random shit.
So anyway, we're now at their 18. They're maybe 18, right? Do we think?
I wanted to chat with you about this.
Yeah. They're at a science fair, and the teacher's chatting to him.
Well, my favorite thing is they're what 27, 28 as actors.
Yeah. I'd say Martell's 2050. Yeah, no. This is just post Project X, so yeah, probably that age.
Post Footloose, sir.
No, a project I do PX. That's my sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not FT. F loose, FT, FL.
Are you thinking of? I don't think he's in Project X.
He isn't.
I thought he was in the other.
He's got a fun cameo in Project X.
Oh, he does.
Where they go,
He does.
That's fucking Miles Teller,
Yes.
and he's a douche in it.
Yeah.
But then he gets pingers, so it's pretty fun.
He's in that one that's like over 21 or just 20. You know,
yes,
it's like the
yeah.
same thing.
Same thing, but a studio thing, so it's not as gritty.
Yeah, and not I
Not
guess
fun.
a found footage.
No.
I hated Project X.
I think it's great.
But it's based off an Australian. God bless you, Corey.
Mwah. All right, so anyway, we
No.
get into...
What are we talking about? Yeah, so I
yeah,
think
Miles
they're meant to
Teller's
be
age,
28,
yes. Yeah,
and they're meant to be playing, I think, 17.
yeah.
Right?
I think very young.
But they're acting off of actual 12-year-olds in the scene, and so they feel so old.
Yeah.
When,
It does feel like them being like, what did you do at the science fair? Miles tells like, let me take that plane. It's like, that's an adult took the prop. He's my age taking, if I went into a school and I went, sorry, Kim, I take the plane, get out of here, grown up.
And here's what we know about that kid. to him, a 28-year-old is a fucking 40-year-old.
Yeah.
So he must have been like, I'm not going to school with you. Were you held back?
Whose dad just took my plane? Who just did this?
This guy that fought in Nam just took my plane. Is anyone going to do anything about this? Hey, Dan Castanello.
Seize him! Seize him!
Somebody do something about him. Him and fucking Billy Elliot are here bullying me over my plane. I love it because he effectively shows actual teleport, or just disappearing.
Yeah.
On a base level,
And
disappearing.
like, granted, I get that, like, this is fucking magic. But you'd be like, work a bit more. Try it a bit more. Like, no, let me prove it to you. Don't be like, no, I guess they won't care about teleportation.
I still think you'd look at this and be like, what have you fucking built?
Oh, you'd be like that's a bomb. First off, I'm thinking that's a bomb.
They should be, at a science fair, they should be impressed. The kid next to them has essentially a volcano.
Yeah.
This guy's created something that's making things disappear.
Yeah.
Whether it's magic or science, you should be impressed.
Oh,
He's 17.
Who cares if it's magic? It'd be like, here's the freaking working out. I don't care. I'm blown away. That's all
I
that
don't know why
science
you'd
is.
think it was magic as well, considering it blew up glass like 20 meters away.
Yeah.
What?
Great. Cool stuff.
Crazy they dismiss him completely, and then the best scientist of all time's like, I too am here looking out for projects.
Were they hanging around this science fair looking for the next big thing? Because that's a long stretch.
He's just looking for other kids to adopt. He's like, who hasn't got a daddy?
Now, this guy is Franklin Storm. He's
Yeah.
the best scientist, and Kate Mara is his daughter. And
Yeah.
they are just scoping the play area.
Yeah.
They're pretty much like, hey, you two freaks, come with us.
This actor is working overtime.
And he's given. I think we know
He feels
the
like the
most.
lead of the movie.
He does. He feels like the Samuel L. Jackson. Like, I'm getting a team together.
Yeah.
I'm corralling everybody. And he's given nothing, but my God, he's given the spine of the film.
He's absolutely given the spine on the movie. He is a good actor with gravitas, and he is bringing
yeah.
he's bringing stuff.
And when he dies, I went, oh, but no.
I don't care.
I don't care.
It was just what I wish.
But it had a moment. That's good
I
acting.
wish his head had blown up when he died, because I think that would have been really impactful.
Yeah.
I think it would have felt really bad.
Yeah.
But because he just sort of goes crusty and whispers, you go, I don't mind.
I've seen that before. I'm a crusty whisperer.
I love how passionate. It's weird he's so passionate about his kids, and then halfway through the movie, everyone just starts calling them subjects, and he's not that upset about it.
Yeah, he's like, well, I mean, I'm a scientist first, scientist and father, like most.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so now they're recruited by not the FBI, but like not NASA, but like a secret space.
Secret NASA.
Secret NASA. They're in a library. I think this might be some of the worst writing ever. I know.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Rich Reeds is meant to be a bit of a loser.
Yeah.
This is painful.
It's so painful.
Kate's reading. He's like, I like 1,000 yards under the sea, leagues under the sea.
Yeah.
Captain
Well,
Nemo-
he's going, have you ever read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Yeah.
And she's like, what are you, an idiot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like, oh, okay.
Well, I like it.
All right, take two. Do you like music? And she went, fuck it, I'll bite. Yeah, I like pattern recognition. He goes, oh, that's not what I thought. I thought I was going to bring up the Beatles. It's like, it's bad. This is painful. And you kind of go, are you guys meant to be like awkward in love? Not
Is
really.
this flirting? I could not work it out.
I couldn't work out what it was because I don't think, because Miles Teller's not, I'm not criticizing any of the acting. I'm not going to criticize any of the choices. I think everyone's coming together. It's just a messy film.
It's a fucking mess.
Yeah.
It feels exactly like this. For whatever reason, the Sony's gone make us a... Is it Sony? Fox. Sorry.
Fox, yeah.
Fox has gone make us a gritty Fantastic Four. And then they've hired an inexperienced director, and he's started to make his weird Fantastic Four movie. And halfway through, they've gone, what is this?
Yeah.
Don't make this. Change it. And then they've got the back half of the movie to film, but obviously you shoot a movie out of order, so you've got all these scenes where you go, this is dark, between light, between dark, between back to a regular action superhero
it really
movie.
feels like they pulled his leash, went, no, you're stopping, we're gonna film the rest.
Yeah.
And then went, oh, these are a bunch of random jugs or pieces where I guess 40% of the star of the film's done.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cobble them together.
Yeah.
It's clobbering time.
And it's also feeling a bit like we've been changing the script daily.
Yeah.
This is what the scene is now.
Yeah.
The actors are getting through the stilted dialogue that
Yeah.
they've not really rehearsed or done anything with, and then the director's been like, cool.
Yeah.
if this is what the fucking studio wants because they don't want my vision, then this is what they're gonna get.
Yeah, it feels sort of just spite, and then it feels like someone's come through and gone, we're gonna get this so it's packageable, and it's not packageable.
No.
And it's crazy they released it. Really.
Yeah, it is. It really is a hot fucking mess.
Yeah, because there's bits I'm happy to praise, but like the actual structure, it's not a film. Like that's the crazy
and
thing.
this is obviously the plan.
Yeah,
like this, like the clear, like. If you just sort of looked at the beats and what the movie was like doing and how it was going to go, this is clearly what it was always going to be. So that in itself, its own framework wasn't particularly good to start with.
No.
So unless you've got a director bringing flair, it was never going to be good anyway. So, but then on top of that, it's just like, why have you got this 29-year-old directing this movie?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We should also say there is like a big tell. I think Josh Trank tweeted it day of its release date that pretty much Kate Mara, every time she's wearing a bad wig, that's a reshoot.
Yeah.
There's so much.
It's a horrible wig as well.
It's great for us because you go, okay, so that's not the vision, that's not the vision, that's not the vision, that's them connecting scenes. It's great, but it is crazy. His tweets, I feel
it's crazy, the tweets.
I feel bad because it's definitely like just strung out and just a lot. Yeah. So you're like, of course you went like nuts, but it's just, apparently it lost them like 20 million.
Yeah.
From that. Just like, fuck, that sucks.
Yeah, just crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like a really insane mess. I'd love to know more.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm so upset there's not more films or documentaries. I guess I don't mind like the good ones have them, like Heart of Darkness, great documentary, guys, check it out, about that.
They're more willing to say how horrible the behind the scenes was when it's a hit.
Where's a hit?
They don't want to be like, oh, let's dwell on our film.
Yeah, which is a shame because I would love to see it. I think they're coming out. Tell me they're doing a Megalopolis one?
Yeah, they're doing a Megalopolis one.
Fuck, I'm so excited.
And did you also see the Friends of Coppola's like, I'm cutting it to be weirder?
I'm all on board.
I feel like that could work better.
Because
it's fucking boring.
That's the thing. I think it was just a bit bonkers. Oh,
yeah.
I'm keen.
Yeah, if he could go, I'm shaved off 30 minutes and it's even weirder, I'd watch it again.
Because I've seen...
If he brings it out longer, I'm not touching it.
I've seen the extended version of... Not Tropic Thunder. I always fucking forget the name. It's Hearts of Darkness. No, the actual film.
Apocalypse Now.
Yes.
It's a long-winded way to get to Apocalypse Now.
I got it there. I watched the extended edition, which is 4 hours. It's a lot of French cooking and chatting, but my God, it works. You gotta check it out. Carl, Michael B. Jordan's here, 20 minutes into the film.
Yeah. But he's also given just nothing to do.
No.
He rides in on a car, he crashes his car, and then his scientist dad's like, you're going on interdimensional travel.
Yeah. He's like, you're coming to me with work. That's it. You're now the welder for what seems to be equivalent to going to the moon.
Well, that's the thing is, why would he haphazardly be thrown onto this task? How old is he also meant to be then?
I think 18 as well.
You're a gang, you're such a good welder.
Yeah.
So you're on part of this. I'm
yes.
like, they even got like people getting paid $100,000 a year to weld, like really good NASA quality welders.
Yeah.
You can't fuck this up.
Look at us not knowing about, not let us know about,
anything.
about engineering.
You shouldn't have let me.
You know, NASA welders, they've all got the best ones. Yeah, they're welding real good.
You're like Michael Bay, like being like the drillers, you know, NASA drillers.
I feel like we're at 20. He gets involved. It's like 27 minutes into the film. No one said a line to each other.
Yeah.
And then you can definitely feel they're gone, okay, we need to reshoot the shit out of this scene.
Yeah.
Because there's a big sort of montage of them working together, and it gives off the illusion that, hey, they're friends, so you should care about them. There's one sequence.
They're not friends.
My favorite scene in the whole thing. It's definitely a reshoot because she's wearing the wig. It's all the 5 of them. Dr. Doom's also here. All sitting around a table, laughing, eating sushi.
I know, isn't that crazy? I thought it's the same thing. Like, it feels like a Chat GPT level of how can I show friendship without any dialogue and as little money as possible? Eating takeout.
Wouldn't that be just the dailies coming out? Just like, what's the call sheet? Okay. Stand in a room, laugh. That should take an hour. Okay. We'll cut that in. Yeah, that's fine. It's just bonkers. We should get into Doctor Doom. Yeah. I'm a fan of Doctor Doom in this one a little bit. You know, I feel like he's set up as just sort of like an anti sort of establishment. And then by the end, when he does become quite Doom, I feel like he's got pretty good motives of like, no, I don't want to be turned into a military weapon. Yeah. And I'm going to kill everyone to do it because you guys left me on our planet for 8 months. So I'm kind of like, again, I'm grasping at straws here, but like his motivation, I'm like, cool. And I have just seen a bad one for 2 films. So,
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it feels like there's like a little bit more. It would help if he wasn't, if he was in more than what he's in the movie.
Yeah.
Because he's at this scene, and then they go back, he gets left behind, and this is an hour without him, and then he comes back for like the last 20 minutes of the film.
Yeah.
It's just not...
And he's menacing when he first comes out, but when he gets to that CGI ending,
it's so bad.
It sucks.
It's so bad.
But
yeah, so he's here. I love some of these lines that are like, Dr. Doom over here. Just things like that where you go, what? You can't be this serious a film and then do stupid lines
all these
like
names,
that.
like everyone's called like Sue Storm and like Johnny Blaze. Like everyone's got stupid names.
Yeah.
Even what's the rock guy's last name? Ben Grimm. The Junkyard has like a beautiful neon sign in a car, which I think would be a great bar. But anyway, should we get into the actual them blasting off?
Yeah, I think let's do it. So they successfully do a chimp, which is fun.
Love monkeys. I love testing on monkeys. It's so cruel. But
I was waiting for the chimp to blow up. I don't remember it going this easily. That then that night they go, what if we just got drunk and
they get fucked up.
Which is fucking insane.
It's so good. They are also, it's such a good ADR line because they're like all drinking a flask and then one person off screen goes, hey, we should get another refill. On a flask?
Well, that was the other thing. Did we jump ahead in this time?
There's a little montage, like they built the thing. I'm sure that took like 3 months.
Okay, yeah, because I thought in my head, I was like, this feels like it should have taken way longer to the point that they probably could have gone to a bar. Like at that age. Like I feel like this, you can't have told me they've done this.
No, I reckon they're under 21. That's why.
I know they're still under 21, but it feels like this should have taken years.
I don't know. It seems like he's I know he's the smartest man alive, but they kind of smack together teleportation.
So quick.
How long did the moon take? Isn't that 9 years?
How annoyed would you be? There is a scene in this. So basically, Dr. Doom comes out and sees Reed flirting with Sue.
And he's not flirting. He's
just chatting. And he's like, do you know how fucking unprofessional it is? You're meant to be working down here and all you're doing is flirting with this woman over here. And he's like, I finished it.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? The thing we've been spending millions of dollars on, you finished? And he's like, yep. And then there's nothing else past that. But the repercussion should be fucking tell someone.
Yeah. What do you mean it's done? Just like I came in at night. But it seems like we're not really shown what he does because it seems like it's mainly building.
Yeah.
And he's like, at one point, he's like, on a computer.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've done the code, so it's done. What's the code for teleportation?
40.
Okay. 40 lines of code or just the number 40?
No, it's really just a number.
Yeah, tight.
It'd be crazy if it was that simple.
What was like really low? Like 192.
Reed was sitting there just being like, you guys are overcomplicating it. It's just 2 numbers. Sorry, what? It's just 2 numbers. It's not hard.
It's not hard.
Life's ones and zeros, so this is just like 44.
Just freaking get it.
It's 2 of the same number.
Fucking that easy. Come on,
It's
guys.
not tough, guys. Oh, what? Near everyone died? Bummer.
Ugh, grim.
Rough.
Really shouldn't have trusted the whole thing on that 40, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So this is also just a bizarre and messy conceit that they go, we're going to get drunk and do it. Get Ben on the phone.
Yeah, they're fucked up. They're like, get Ben here. Ben's like...
None of them have met Ben?
No.
So there's also no riff or relationship.
I didn't even connect that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so forced. It's like, we've got to get all these players... It feels like I spent the first 30 minutes not being able to write a good reason why these 4 people would be together.
Yeah.
Even Sue's a bit fucking lame why she's here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they all go in.
Well,
Ben,
I thought it sucked that she didn't even get to come.
it felt like they relegated.
I was like, this will feel more like a family if all of you were getting drunk
100%.
together and bonding and then doing it together as a 5.
Yeah.
But it's
Do
weird.
you think they built the prop with 4 doors
100%.
and when they all need to go in? Dr. Doomshaw has to be they go, oh no. Okay, well Sue will hang back and when they come back she'll get the powers too. How? You know.
Yeah.
You know, teleportation rules.
For sure.
You know. Carl, they go to this cool planet.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? What's the point in doing interdimensional travel if you're just going to go to here?
Yeah.
With, I dare say, Nickelodeon green slime.
It's very slime.
It looks...
This is where they get it from.
This looks like something out of Spy Kids.
Yeah. It all feels a bit Spy Kids.
It does feel Spy Kids.
I saw on the there's a bunch of Wikipedia, just all the production stuff. That just like apparently the special effects house was not prepared. It seemed like no one was prepared to make this film, and I think they got crushed because it just looks a bit janky. And it's not.
Yeah. What do you mean they weren't prepared?
They were like in over their head.
Oh, okay,
like, it was
right.
a new sort of and,
production house. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell there's an incredible forest fight in the movie with some stretching, and you go, "Holy fuck, what is this?"
It's just a bit messy, isn't it? But yeah, we get this planet. It's like a big rocky planet, and there's green goo everywhere. And what's
the point of this?
I don't know. And it's just it's crazy. All 4 characters I'm just gonna wander off. Which is crazy.
Hop back in. I genuinely get the sentiment of being like, nobody knows who made the rocket, but people know who got there first.
I'm immediately in.
That.
They went in, put the flag down, and went things right. But it's crazy to go, right, I'm going to just start fucking around with shit.
That's where I'm like, and you could just do without that and still have them suffer consequences hopping back in.
Yeah.
But they feel stupid considering they're meant to be.
Make the teleporter not work. At least I'm like, then there's agency of them trying to fucking figure it out, and the storm comes or something. Yeah, it's crazy because they just fuck around. One of them touches the green goo, and that fucks up thing.
Considering Reed and Doom are meant to be 2 of the smartest people just ever.
Yeah.
How fucking dumb do they act like they're in a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's so poorly done.
Yeah.
Oh god, it annoyed the crap out of me.
It was just, but it also takes like 7 minutes.
Oh, God,
and at this point, you're like, guys, I know shit's gonna go wrong. I think that's the worst part of the first 45 minutes is 50. Sorry, you know all these people and what's gonna happen. So just get it over.
Well, don't you remember in that original one, they are in space within 15 minutes.
Oh, quicker, 10 minutes. Yeah. If anything on my floor was
there's that pitch where they go, "We should go to space," and he goes, "Get everyone up there.
I'm bringing my girlfriend, and we're getting married up there. Smash cut, we're there." And they're just like, "Man, what have I stepped outside right now? what have I fucking jumped outside?" I think it's a bit crazy. How they've written this, because I'm sure in the comics there's a reason how they all become evil and they get all powers. This feels like they nailed the rock. Like they all come back and like Ben gets throw rocks at him.
Yes.
Michael B. Jordan's fire makes sense.
Yes.
It feels like they did not know how to do the other 2.
No, God no. The best I can come up with is just the weird sort of power surge would give power surges to her, but that wouldn't exactly mean she could ever go invisible. Just gives her power surges, and then Reed's just there's nothing you can do that's stretchy.
No, I feel like the other 2 were like so like literal. It's like here we go. Whereas like Reeves is like it's like he's kind of like spineless, so maybe like he's stretchy, and maybe Invisible Lady, in this 2007, women don't really have much agency.
It's almost as if the idea is that when they are teleporting that their body's changing due to what's with them.
Like the Fly, sort of.
Yeah,
because I'm happy with fire, happy with fire, happy with rocks, but then it's sort of like...
It's almost like to the point that maybe when they hopped off, he should have like had just some of his bones crushed.
Yeah.
So when he's coming back, there's just...
It's just
like, oh, well, your bones aren't all connecting. Yes. That is also in itself dumb as saying it, but that is something.
But I feel like Miles Teller comes back, he wakes up like, what the hell just happened? And then he's just like, oh, my foot's over there.
I remember, so this is the scene I liked when I saw it for the first time as well.
And you didn't tell me this. I'm again, it's 50 minutes in the film. I'm enjoying this.
One section.
I reckon this 10 minutes I'm quite enjoying.
I wouldn't even say it's 10. I think it's about 4 minutes.
Oh, yeah, probably, right? Yeah,
like,
you're right.
Yeah.
More of this sequence, but I'm just like, there's 20 minutes left. I've got nothing else to like sink my teeth into.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Them being all in medical chairs, like, hey, she's almost dead. She's now probably invisible.
Yeah.
Johnny Blaze is on fire, screaming out in pain.
I loved just when he wakes up and he looks over, and it's just Johnny's corpse.
Yeah.
Just on fire.
Yeah.
And it's a good... I don't know, it's just... I remember just being shocked.
Yeah.
And just like, what is this movie?
Yeah.
Because it's just out of nowhere, there's suddenly like a vision and tension and stakes.
Yeah,
and
right.
it immediately dissipates.
Yeah.
But it is just suddenly
but it's
something.
there, which is like such a shame because you're like, you can kind of see what they're going for. But great. But how good would it be like, oh, they've been like these tortured, like they're used for like US military stuff and they're just doing this because I don't know. It just seems very loose.
Was never really. But the thing is even if this was working, this was never going to work as the film.
No,
because inherently the concept just isn't like this.
No,
I was watching this with someone and they were like, "This would work if you had given Josh Trank X-Men." Like giving him a young kid's X-Men
Yeah.
with this shit.
Yeah.
That would work.
What was that young Wolverine thing? Or maybe they were going to make that or something like that.
When Troye Sivan was Wolverine?
No.
Is that what you mean?
I do
do you mean New Mutants?
New Mutants. I
Yeah,
feel like
I'll tell you what, that's very Josh Tranky.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because how
Give
cool,
him
actually,
that.
because they're all horrible powers, and you're just
Yeah.
like, and none of them, like one of them's called Wolverine, sure, and you can go that like we're in the yellow suit.
Yeah.
You always go down the Logan route of like dementia hurts when
Yeah.
you're a psychopath, when
Yeah.
you're a psychopowers.
I love this. It's just like choices where you go, so the Thing doesn't wear pants in this? Like, that's just what? Well, it's gritty, so why would we give him pants?
Yeah.
Like, so he's
He's
penisless.
pantless, okay?
Yeah.
Where's his cock? Where's his rock cock?
Here's the you know what was fantastic in that Watchmen movie? When Zack Snyder was like, you know what? You guys can just deal with the fact that he's such a god. Of course he wouldn't wear clothes.
No.
And we were all going, like, we've never grown up.
No,
and we
why would-
still haven't as a
No,
society.
I want to see Ben's rock cock hard.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, freak. Because he keeps going, I'm in so much pain. But you're just like, where's your balls?
I
you
know. Well, that's the thing is they're all in pain. And you know what's crazy is, so basically... they then go, hey, Dad, you just have a little walkthrough and see how everyone's
Yeah.
doing. And he goes, wow, they're all in horrible nick. And the guy's like, we're making them weapons. A year later, just
The guy from Ballad, I love him so much. He's in
Tim
all
Blake
the,
Nelson.
Tim Blake Nelson. He's so good in this. He's just like, we're gonna make them weapons, and I'm kind of all for it. I quite like this. Again, it's not for Fantastic Four, but it is fun. Like, I guess it's kind
feels
of
like this could be anything else.
Yeah.
Anything else. And it's essentially just
Don't-
an extension of Chronicle.
Yeah.
So
Well,
they're
it,
clearly
it feels like that Chronicle sort
Yeah.
of just like, what if some fucked up superhero little like kids are then weaponized? That's a
Yeah.
fun concept, you know? And yet we're sort of left with I think they're kind of chill with it. Because
Yeah.
also Rich Reeves leaves.
Yeah. Which we're just told he slinkies away. When he's like, "Woo," he just sort of goes through vents and turns into noodles and gets out of there. But yeah, the fact that after a year they just cut back and it's like, here's everything you missed on Fantastic Four last season. They
there's-
harnessed their powers,
Yeah.
they got suits, and now they're back and better than ever. And you go, so we've skipped
The
that?
interest. There's just like The Rock did 30 CIA missions. I'm like, show me that.
Show me
That's
a
all
mission,
I want. That
for the love of
There
God.
hasn't been an action sequence, has there?
No.
It's actually kind of
It's crazy.
crazy they weren't able to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the most interesting stuff. He's like in Panama. He's trying to make a thing, and then he gets captured, and then he's back where you started. So you're like, what the fuck? was
Within
it
seconds.
What was his 15 minutes? We show he can change face, and you're like, was he meant to like? I guess you in the original script, like he's run away, and that's why there's like this separation of like we're for the military. He's like, no, don't be for the military.
Yeah.
And there's that issue, but they're kind of back to the normal. Like, well, nothing really changed.
And it makes sense that Ben would be like, what am I meant to do?
Yeah.
You're not helping me and you left.
Yeah.
You called me up one night, you wrecked my life forever.
Yeah.
And that just goes away. Like
Yeah.
that internal hate that he has. That by the end of that movie, he goes, "You're a pretty fantastic guy."
Which is
Crazy.
nuts.
And then on top of that, Johnny's like, "You're a fucking freak." And you go, "You two haven't met. Why are you so mean
It's
to him?"
so mean, and you're just like,
Makes
what?
Johnny seem like the meanest
He's-
goddamn person.
You're just like you're both kind of like being weaponized by the CIA. It's crazy. It's just like you're a freaking loser.
It's weird. Johnny's so pro-military. Like he's so like I was born for like this is
but
really
like,
good.
why don't we explore that? You know,
Yeah.
so it's like it's crazy. They've all got like because I feel like Kate's sort of like I'm doing this to. We're freaks. I want to get this cured. I'm going to go along with this.
Yeah.
They all have their reasons for doing
Well,
things,
the other thing
but
as
they don't
well
explore
is
it.
the other thing. The dad comes in and is like, they want you out on the field, and Kate's like, I don't want to go out and
Yeah.
kill people and do CIA missions. Like I'm
Yeah.
a scientist.
I'm a scientist. Well, guess what? You're going to Iraq. Go nuts. Go crazy.
Yeah. No wonder that like don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I get pretty excited because the movie does come up with, and I think this is really, really clever. I loved this. That Sue, if she wants to, she can just orb people around. All of them. Johnny can fly. She can orb everyone.
Yeah.
She's like, everybody hop on the big ball. And I'll fly us anywhere. I'm a big ball. That's what we do. We're just going to orb. My favorite is at the end where like Johnny lands first. Like, where is everyone else? And he's like, they're in the orb. They're coming now.
They're a bit slower.
Yeah.
It's everyone knows orb is a bit. All right, everyone, mind your feet, and then you go get out
like
the
if
orb.
it were in a big orb, it's giving very much like the witch in Wicked. Like
Pop your bubble. All right, you're done.
I travel
now.
by bubble. Is it true you were friends with Doom? Yes, it's true.
So they're like, we're going back, and we've made another thing. And I think
We've
they've
immediately made another thing, and there's 4 people. They're just going back.
Yeah, I mean, it's something like, we're not using those fucking teens. We're just going back there. We're going to figure this whole out.
Yeah.
Again, there's 12 minutes left of the film. I'm thinking nothing's happened. They get up there. Who's still up there? Frickin' Victor.
Okay, how has he survived? What's he eaten? Where's he been? What's he doing?
So we see that his suit, his like space suit, has morphed in it. He also fell in a bunch of green Nickelodeon slime.
Yes.
So I guess, okay, let's just give it a couple of things to the planet. Probably oxygenated, or has the ability that the suit can then use whatever source of oxygen is there.
Well, so you said it's given him complete power.
Yes,
The green goo has?
It's vague for a good reason, because it doesn't know what it's given him.
Yes.
So he's done that. So he's
He's also been alone for 8 months, so I assume crazy.
Oh, yeah, because he was kind of like, not an incel beforehand, but he definitely was going down a pipeline, let's just say that. And so I just imagine if you've been like, I've been deserted on a planet by the government, I'm going to get so fucking... I'm on his side, honestly. I'm totally on his side. But he has been surviving on what could only be just sand and rocks.
Yeah, so then on top of that, he has rags.
Yeah.
How has he made the rags?
Well, he's fashioned them out of sheep. There's cotton, I imagine, on this.
So are we thinking there's... Because they do say the line, this is what Earth looked like billions of years ago. So there's nothing you can do for ages.
It's primordial ooze, Carl. You can't make a good fashion scarf out of that, can you? No.
I just think I don't know where he's gotten it from, and I don't know why he needs a hood. Because what does he need to keep things out of his metal face?
It's kind of Dooney. It's kind of a bit Dune-esque.
It is.
I don't know if in Dune they need the scarf, but it's sort of it's kind of good aesthetic.
Like other than the fact that in the comics he has a hood, they've gone give him a hood. Yeah. Where'd the hood come from? How did he get the hood?
Shut up.
If he was like, I had infinite power there and a great crop of sheep. Like
I'm kind of the Jesus. I'm the Moses. I'm one of the disciples of this world.
Yeah.
They bring him back. Is this a good idea? Is this protocol?
God, no, it's so bad.
I mean, they just like
it's bad immediately.
They just like bring him back in. I'm like, should we not? It's crazy they don't chat about it. You know?
Well, it was crazy that Tim Blake Nelson goes, new mission objective, bring him home.
Yeah.
And I go, I think the mission objective would have been, guys, get home until we work out what's happening with him. Because we've left him there 8 months. Yeah. He's probably not going to be friendly.
It's crazy. They're just like, hey, guys, drop him. He's got a limp. Get back in the ship, and we're not coming back home. It's kind of the
that
opposite
power didn't fix his limp.
Yeah. What was the limp?
So I got to get back to my world where I was limping. Modern medicine here could erase it, but I've gotten used to the limp.
Yeah, crazy the green goo was so overpowering power-wise, but it couldn't fit a weak knee. I mean, that's just on him. That's on him. Let's say he gets back, and this is probably, I imagine this is the other scene that you're like, this is cool. When he comes out,
it's amazing.
It's great. He does like a Rogue One sort of like Darth Vader, like just walking around, just killing everyone with his mind.
Yeah, and just like the blood splatter, it's dark.
Yeah.
It's there's great stuff happening with lighting. It's nice long sort of takes following around the corridors. It's really good. It's really cool. It's just a real glimmer of just, wow, that's really great. And then, my God, is it just horrible?
I would take this film for $40 million, not with the skin of Fantastic Four, and just kind of doing this sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Great. Cool.
Just like 4 scientists get in over their head at a military base.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Because it's such a cool scene. And it's such a shame because it definitely shows that his hero's powers. And then you can just tell it must be a reshoot, the last one, because it's just a bonkers... Hey, let's do like a big blue...
What does a test audience tell you that you want? So clearly they've shown it to an audience and they go, well, this is the new Fantastic Four movie, and they go, they're going to fight?
Yeah.
They're going to do anything? I would assume that it wouldn't shock me if the whole movie was meant to wrap up in a fight just in this complex.
Yeah.
Rather than going to a random green screen location with a beam.
If I remember correctly, they're all in the thing and the portals that... I don't remember how the portal got there. I don't remember what happened, but Miles Teller sort of looks to someone and there's like a big screen behind him like, better go in that big hole there so we can finish the bad guy. And then they jump in, and it's all on a big blue screen.
Yeah.
And it just looks so odd, doesn't
Terrible.
it? Yeah.
Just horrible.
I think it looks the most Spy Kidsy. It
Yeah.
just feels like a bit janky. I really think it's so upsetting because you've got Doctor Doom doing that really cool walk around.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of looks like placid walking around this, like, you can see his wire work. It just takes all the oomph out of him, you know? Yeah.
He's also, I don't think, the best to just like go for a hard zoom in on.
Yeah.
And just watch him not talk but have voiceover.
Yeah.
Same with
some things work, like some, but you're right. If you don't, he looks a bit goofy. You're like
Yeah.
half, but most of the time,
just him, just a zoom in of him in. If it's not lit correctly, it looks not good.
No.
And so I think in like the compound, it looks good because flickering lights.
Yes.
And there's
You
just,
can't get a full image
yeah,
of it.
you can't. It's almost just like it's so good to leave your like villain obstructed.
Yes.
Just don't ever show. It's like if when they do that in movies.
Yeah.
Just it's fun. It's nice.
Yeah.
Like, it really keeps it going. When he's in the full coverage lighting, for
Well
green
lit.
screen,
His back looks goofy.
and he's there, and he's mouth isn't moving, and it's just him going, "There is no victor, only doom." What the fuck are you giving me? Like, surely you showed that to someone and they just went, "Yeah, we're not putting this out. We're not putting it out with at least that line." Like, something's got to. We let Chet Hanks say clobbering time. That was your gimme. We're not doing. We're not letting this happen.
It's Chetty. You can't say no to Chetty. I'm not a monster. But when Doom starts spitting those rhymes, you can't let that go. Man, I don't know what happens. The big fight, they're losing pretty bad. At one, I blinked. I swear, got Miles Teller's like, "All right, guys, huddle around. We're gonna have a pep chat." I feel like Doom lets them have a talk mid-fight, and he's like, "Right, we're gonna work together. You hit him from the left, and we'll go from the right. He'll never see it coming. He's only the smartest man in the universe."
It's also two people. Where if I was Mr. Fantastic, because the idea is also Mr. Fantastic's meant to be the leader, and he has shown no leader capabilities throughout the entire fucking movie.
No.
So he really just needs to turn around and be like, "You two have done military missions.
Go on.
It would be great was if Miles Teller was like, 'You wouldn't hit me, your dad,' and just changed his face."
Tim Heidecker in the end scene. God, it would work. It's crazy they throw that out there and just don't have anything to do
I know,
with it.
and that's fun as well.
Yeah.
But nothing. No. Just useless. It really is all just fucking useless.
They beat him, and then they bubble back. Luckily, only, I don't know, 100 kilometers of Earth have been wiped out. So that's fine. It's an easy cover up.
It's not tough.
No.
That's
For secret NASA, that's an easy. That's a Tuesday. They get their own freaking lab. They're not going to be used for military. They're sort of, the military is like, "All right, guys, you're going to be pretty much deported to a bunch of countries. We're going to set you out there. You're going to go loose.
Yeah.
You're going to do a lot of Americans." They're like, We have boundaries. We're not doing any of that. And they're like, "All right, well, do you want a lab where you can do experiments for us?" They're like, "Hells yeah." We're scientists. We're science war.
This scene because they got a plate of pastries.
Yeah.
And I think they haven't been pampered at all. That's why I thought it was weird they were so pro being used as military weapons when they then weren't being showered in gifts, food, a lovely place to sleep. Like, they were still just living in a metal cube.
It felt sort of prisony, and it was weird. They were like, it's just something. It was like, it's something to do. It kind of felt like they all lost hope with no real
it felt
reason.
Like they crushed them a little bit, and then they were like, "This gets you outside, though."
It's bad prisoner etiquette. You want to either crush them, get their soul going, and that way you can bring them back up, or you treat them very well and they live.
Then it's weird as well because all of them could kill everyone there whenever they wanted.
Yeah. And they have no recourse for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They go to their lovely labs, Carl, and they say the line, "Hey, what should we call ourselves?" This is the first bit of comedy, I think, in the film, which is weird to put it.
You're forgetting about Dr. Doom over here. Huh? Because that's who he is. He's MD Doom.
He said, it's a bad line.
Yeah.
Like, it's a crazy, the context behind this. Because he's like, we cannot think of a name. It's crazy. We used to live together again. Yep, it was fantastic. Say that again.
Yeah.
And then it leaves a moment too long. And then it feels like Miles Teller's about to open his mouth again and it cuts.
Yeah.
And I think it's a really well way to end the film.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. it's actually so impressive. It leaves you on such a sour note after how bad it's been for them to. They could just, and if they had ended the movie 10 seconds earlier, I probably would have gained a half star.
Yeah.
But the fact you end the movie on the biggest groan you've ever like released from your body, you go.
It's crazy. It's cost $200 million and kind of only spawned that. That's its cultural impact.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Carl, who would watch Fantastic Four stick?
I do think it's a really interesting watch if you actually are just into movies.
Yeah.
I think it's, and I remember enjoying
I love the cheat code of the wig because actually you can figure out what's their connective tissue, which is great.
Did he say he did the reshoots or the studio did the reshoots?
I don't remember exactly, but it seemed like he was bitter. He was like, I think he says Kate's wearing a shit wig in the scene, so I can't imagine he was.
I have a feeling, but it's like I think because he still had was heavily involved in editing and stuff.
He was credited as the director, which means you filmed over like 60% of it.
Yeah.
I
have a feeling he probably just did the reshoots via, because I know there's a whole thing as well that he built a tent around his camera.
Whoa!
And
why?
just so the producers couldn't see or do anything to him.
Oh, hilarious!
Apparently, he just got very.
Damn.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Oh God. I don't know whose side I'm on. I feel like I'm not. I don't want to blame anyone. It just seems messy. It just feels like it started.
It feels like nobody's. It feels like a bit of like everyone's to blame, and in doing so, no one is to blame.
Yes, if I remember correctly, 2015. I feel like it was like, okay, superheroes, they make a fuckload of money. So, and the gritty ones that make it won't not make money. So just fucking throw it at the wall.
Yeah, it does feel a bit like shit out whatever you want.
Yeah. We've got the fucking IP. People like Fantastic Four. The last one made $300 million. We're going to spend it on $200 million. They're all making $1 billion. Let's just make that. And I just think everyone was like overzealous and just completely tanked it.
And I can see the studios thinking as well, because they did such childish Fantastic Fours already, that they would go, we want to course correct and do a Dark Knight-y thing.
I mean, you'd be so...
But it's just a bad take.
But you'd be baked in. It's like, okay, I was 10 when the sequel, the Fantastic Four, came out. I'm now 17. I'm ready to watch gritty Fantastic Four. I've grown up with Ben, but now I want to see Ben frickin'. I want to see him edgy.
I want to see him pantsless, no cock.
That was all the test screens came back. Just one boy wanted that, so we did it.
You know what's crazy is because they've got this really serious route. I would have loved a world where we see a sequel where these four interact with Silver Surfer.
That would be funny.
How do you do that? I have come from space.
Yeah. You're like, oh, okay. You're a bit goofy, huh?
Yeah.
I guess it'd be edgy. I guess it'd be probably just like way more just like I am a sentient being here.
There'd be no board.
There'd be nothing. Oh yeah.
They call me Silver.
They call me Boogie Board. It's like it's way more gritty.
They call me Scuba. Silver Scuba. Just one little pipe. Yeah, I think if you are in the movie, I think you'd give this a watch just to sort of see what a hellish production sort of produces when it's sort of somebody with a vision versus studio needing money versus everyone being over their heads and nobody being happy with the outcome. I think you'd really if you're an actor, you must really turn against it if you go, well, I signed up to this thing and now it's not this thing and now it's just bad to come to work. I'm not going to give you a good performance.
Bad vibe. Yeah, exactly. And like it's hard because you can kind of phone it and no one's phoning it in, but no one, you can just see that sort of like I'm not there. I think Miles Teller, he keeps getting asked on the red carpet like, what do you think of the new Fantastic Four? He's just like, yeah, it looks way better and I'm not in it and I was in a bomb and I'm kind of over being in a bomb, so let's frickin' stop.
They're like, so what are your thoughts on those 3 Divergent films you're in? You reckon you're getting a 4th?
Imagine that, just like, you guys listing off my fucking bombs. Like, yeah, we are.
Were you sad no one showed up to your Footloose remake?
He had a bad 5 years, it seems. It's crazy. Man, Whiplash propped him up.
It's kind of just that. Yeah. He's lucky. He's fucking lucky he had Top Gun.
God, yeah, fuck. Man, that little moustache did a lot heavy.
I would say I'd forgotten Top Gun was filmed so early and then COVID hit and everything like that.
Right. It was like shelved and it was like, this is not going to do well.
Yeah, because that new movie he's in, Eternity, which is like the next thing I've seen him in since Top Gun, I was like, why are you so much older than you were in Top Gun? And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it's like ages now since you.
Because they started filming in 2019. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck. That's crazy.
Must have been crazy.
No, it was 2018.
Yeah.
And then they pushed it back.
Yeah.
That was
Do you reckon
nuts.
Glenn Powell was there just being like, I will be a star, but I've got to wait out a full pandemic.
Yeah.
Then I will become a leading man,
Yeah.
but fuck, it's going to be a while.
What was his COVID like? Just sitting there like, I'm about to be such a fucking A-lister, but all I'm doing is playing fucking Among Us. I'm just like, I'm still with you fucking freaks. I'm still like, I'm on Zoom, waving, you know? I'm going to be God soon. Carl, we couldn't see it in cinemas, but fuck it, we'll do it next week. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think is the new
What
one.
we're doing, I still know what you did last summer.
And then what's this one? New one
I think
called?
it's I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah. Have you just taken the first name?
Yeah.
Or
it's
is
like
it...
when Scream called their new one Scream.
It's good. It's very good, isn't it? Oh, good stuff.
I think. If not, it would be great. Has it got it? No.
It has.
I think it's the same.
It's got a title.
No, imagine it's just like unknown.
Yeah, like we're just assuming it's that. I'm really hoping it's a reboot of that.
It's called I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, like in quotes and then project. Untitled project.
Thank you for listening.